Joe Dodge Lodge. This is a SWOT analysis taking a look at the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats, and then leveraging IT to grow to respond to those strengths, opportunities, weaknesses, and threats. First, I wanted to take you through the SWOT analysis. Certainly on the strengths side of things, Joe Dodge Lodge has been around since the 1960s. It sits in a beautiful area of the White Mountain National Forest in New Hampshire. Has a dedicated membership base, dedicated guest base that uses it, and there's incredible mission delivery that goes on in and around the facility. On the opportunity side of things, we need to better leverage the outdoor infrastructure in that area, renovate the existing rooms to certainly come up to today's standards, but certainly to try to exceed those standards, invest in a new kitchen and dining hall, and then leveraging mobile to engage customers throughout the year. On the weaknesses side of things, older accommodations, there's an older room sharing model, the IT infrastructure is not good, the digital presence is not good, there's a customer drop-off on the website that happens now, and there are limitations on the food and beverage side of things. On threats, there's overuse of the trails that's happening in and around the area. Millions of people go up to New Hampshire, so there's an over-tourism, if you will, that's happening. There's competition and other forms, other disruption that's happening in the accommodations side of things. Certainly Airbnb is one of those. And then lastly, climate change. The seasonal effects of climate change are shortening the seasons. So we're having a shorter winter season, for instance, which means fewer guests and less skiing opportunities, skiing and outdoor recreation opportunities. We took a look at the hotel mix in the area. On the left-hand side, closer to the guest experiences, vertical, you'll see some of the current hotel and accommodation offerings. The Mount Washington Hotel is the highest. It's a luxury experience. The next below that is the Glen House, which is a brand new hotel, which is built just a couple miles up the road from Joe Dodge Lodge. And then some other more moderately priced hotels, and Airbnb is below that middle line. Off to the right, in terms of guest experience and then mission world impact, Joe Dodge Lodge, and then certainly growing the mission impact area to move us up into the upper right quadrant, but also to improve guest experiences is going to be important to move us, or Joe Dodge Lodge, to move that lodge up into the right hand quadrant. Here's a view at the occupancy numbers. It's been trending down, of course, from mid 16,000s to right around 15,000. A couple views of the Pinkham Notch dining room and trading post in winter and in summer. And then just some quick takeaways. The three key takeaways: customer focus, web mobile redesign, and then engagement. On the customer focus side of things, the implementation of a Salesforce CRM or customer relationship management system, and then the onboarding of Amazon Web Service or AWS to take advantage of some cloud computing opportunities and cloud storage, which is going to be critical for the use of big data. The second line here talks about web mobile redesign, making the web and making it mobilely adaptive and certainly more easy to use, but then also offering online booking opportunities. There's no online booking now, which is a huge threat given the customer expectation now to have online booking. And then lastly, it's about engagement. How do we engage the customer throughout the year? And certainly IT is instrumental in that. An iNaturalist or citizen science platform where people are using their mobile phone on a regular basis to collect science data and nature data. And then lastly, a place-based funding kind of campaign from an engagement standpoint, which would include some kind of a fintech connection. Here's the execution roadmap. We talked about the CRM execution, and then right below that, leveraging the social and the big data opportunities. And then lastly, right on the third line underneath that was creating a digital dashboard, but the idea of an outdoor dashboard where one could organize all of their programs, trips, photos, you name it. So here is it in summary. 3 quick highlights: the ease of use, the brand building, and the purpose-centric. Each one of these will be IT recommendations or leveraged by IT investment. Ease of use, making the website easier to use and bookings available online. On the brand building side of things, leveraging social media and digital marketing to drive new customers to Joe Dodge Lodge. Building a key influencers campaign, and then partnering with a bigger player in the travel and hospitality world that has a digital presence to see if Joe Dodge Lodge could piggyback on that partnership and take advantage of some of the digital work that they're doing, including digital advertising. And then lastly, purpose-centric, emphasizing the purpose and the support that customers give to the mission when you stay at Joe Dodge Lodge. All the good work on trails, all the good work on conservation stewardship and climate change that goes on in and around, that certainly is a big influence now and a big request for guests. They want to have a organization that aligns with their values. And along with that, developing some real great mobile tools to engage people throughout the year. So that's the end of the presentation. Thanks for joining us.